Can you talk about just the challenge that the Bills bring? Coach called them the best defensive line that you guys have faced.
Yeah, I mean they're extremely talented on the defensive side of the ball across the board. Starts up front with their D-line for sure. Bunch of talented guys, all can make plays. They just kind of continues on, linebackers, a bunch of playmakers, guys. Really athletic group. And then in the secondary as well. I mean, young outside, but talented. So good test for us.
And what can you learn from the Patriots now? The Patriots were able to put up 45 points in the second half.
Yeah, I mean, you learn from all the film. The Patriots are different. I mean, all the teams are different. So you learn from it here and there, but I mean, it's a different system. They have different players, so take what you can.
Alex, I know that you guys don't have too much time for contemplation, but do you ever think of where you would be without Jim Harbaugh?
Not at the moment, no. Yeah, like you said, I mean, in the middle of the season, I'm trying to get ready to play Bills.
You must be happy, though. Once he arrived, things got better for you and the staff.
Yeah, I mean, I'm really enjoying where I'm at right now. I love my teammates, love the entire organization, love going out and doing what I do.
I asked Kevin this. Does anything Jim does surprise you at all, or do you feel you know him now?
No, I mean, he constantly surprises me, for sure. But, I mean, the great thing, I think, is he just keeps it about football, and it makes coming to work fun. So.
Alex, who's your best offensive lineman right now?
They all play different positions. I don't think you can compare them. They all play different positions. You got a center, 2 guards, 2 tackles. They play on different sides, so I couldn't tell you.
Just how much has that group as a whole grown second year in the system?
I mean, they're playing really well. Everything we do starts with them, run and pass. Starts up front, and those guys know that. We put a lot on them, a lot at times, and every week they seem to step up. So.
What do you mean by that? We put a lot on them.
Not just physically, mentally. I mean, every week you can turn on the film. I mean, we play. You play Minnesota, you play Green Bay, and with those fronts that get after the passers, a lot of times you're seeing every team's helping them. Every team chips, every team slides. I mean, 7-man protections, 8-man protections, things like that. We put a lot on those guys a lot. A lot of times we ask them just to man up, and it's one-on-one, and you gotta get it done, and they do. So it's credit to them.
When you were doing the film study of the last game, how did Colin's plays go over in the quarterback room?
Oh, so we watched it as a team, but it was great. I mean, obviously extremely efficient. It's great to see him get in there and make some plays and help us win.
Are you happy with the way you're playing right now?
I mean, there's always room for improvement, and you only seem to be as happy as your last game. And what you could have done. So, turn on the film, and, as a quarterback, for me, you're always just, what could I have done better? And what were the throws I could have made, or what could I have done differently? So, bottom line is getting the win, and then obviously it was a great win. And, looking to get better and move on towards the Bills.
Do you feel like you're thinking through things well? Do you feel like, looking on tape, do you feel like it matches up with what you thought in the moment? Yeah,
for the most part. I really feel like I see things well out there for the most part. Like I said, Sunday I thought like I saw everything well. There wasn't much that I turned on the tape and surprised me.
Alex, when you go through it, do you find yourself the things you wish you did is more you wish you threw the ball there, or that you wish you didn't throw the one that you did?
Most of the time you're more upset about missed opportunities, for sure. Turn on the film and decision you should have made, a guy you should have gone to. But for me though, there wasn't much of that on Sunday. I mean, really, the couple deep shots we had, and really just wishing we could have hit them. We were close on all of them, and it's a fine line from hitting those.
On those plays, are you throwing to a spot? Like there were a couple plays where I think Mario might have got held up a little bit.
Yeah.
So did that impede his progress that on balls that should have been?
It certainly affects it. I mean, when you're getting held out there, especially throwing the ball downfield, it's a combination. I'm not like throwing to a spot just blindly. No, for sure. I mean, it's all just. I mean, you're looking at the receiver, trying to get a feel of his angle, his speed, trying to hit him running, for sure.
What happened on those particular plays?
Well, the one just, especially down the left sideline there, overthrow, probably too flat of a ball. Deep balls. I mean, if you can really get it up and turn it over, you give those guys a better chance to run under it. The second one, just a fine line of 6 inches. Just getting it out there.
Can't help but notice that when you go deep, you throw it to Vernon most of the time when you hit him.
Uh-huh.
Is it just a factor of coverage with him, or are you just more comfortable with him throwing deep?
You know, it's something he and I have a lot of work on. You know, we've worked on it a lot over the years, for sure. So he's someone I feel extremely comfortable with, you know, letting the ball go. I feel like we have a good relationship. Definitely feel comfortable there. You know, and getting there with the other guys. You know, it's funny. I mean, some days I hate saying this, but some days you hit all of them, some days you don't. You know, it's kind of like that with the long ball a little bit sometimes. And, you know, such a fine line. They're not high percentage throws. But for sure, it's something, I mean, I think practice you get better at. I mean, the more you do it, you get better.
How much of your game plan should that be? Are you guys really working on integrating more long ball?
That is something that's going to change week to week. It's going to depend on matchups, who we like on the matchup. I mean, no. I mean, if a team's going to play conservative, especially the way the Jets did, I mean, turn on the film and every week before that, I mean, very aggressive and turn on that film, and they were not. A lot of coverage, 2 high safeties the entire time. So you're not going to get as many shots, you know, just the way the game goes.
Alex, you know, obviously we talked a lot in May about your mechanics and Tom House. How have your mechanics held up?
I mean, I feel good. I mean, at this point, it's not something I'm thinking a lot about. You know, I feel healthy. I feel really good. Shoulder feels great. My body feels good. So, I mean, that's the most important thing.